Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. Today we're going holiday season, and but also nature inspired. So nature inspired is the November challenge for November for Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group. And what else is in nature other than the sky and the stars up above? And I was in Spotlight and I found these 3D stars. And I thought, what better way to celebrate Christmas, because that's what I celebrate, than with some super duper pretty stars. Paint them. Might take a couple of goes to paint both sides, but then put a piece of thread through them, hang them from the tree, or hang them around a door, or wherever you want to hang them. So that's what I am going to do. How does it get any better than that? Now, these are polystyrene, as you may have already guessed. I've not poured on polystyrene before. I know some of you have. One of my lovely ladies that comments on my channel poured some balls one time, and they came out pretty cool. Paint seemed to stay, and I don't know about you, but for me, holiday decorations, when I was a kid, holiday decorations like lasted forever. Mum had bought them from England when they moved out before I was born, and but when you're into crafting, I don't think anything should be designed to last forever unless you're selling it as an art installation-y piece. So even then, as has been shown by that guy who's at the drop of a auction hammer, it self-destructed. That was very cool, I thought. Anyway, so I am literally just gonna pour paint on these beautiful little stars and see how they show up. I'm going to use a bent tin. As you guys, if you've been following me for a while, know, I just use little, these are tuna tins, rice pudding tins, cat food tins, anything like that that has smooth sides are ideal. And we have a can opener that cuts through the seal, and it leaves a nice smooth edge on both the base as well as on the lid. And so you can use them to reseal, and they just sit back into their little tin and make it basically airtight. Depends on how much paint you've got stuck on the side, of course. But they also bend, and they're washable and reusable, and as you can see, this one has been through a lot with me. I've got some freezer paper under here, kindly donated by my friend Linda, whose daughter bought it back from America. Freezer paper is not available in large rolls for cheap like you guys have it over there here in New Zealand. So let's see what gets created. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to sit that up on its side like that and pour some paint in, kind of layer it, kind of not. I'm going to use Viridian Hue, which is a dark green, kind of reminds you of a Christmas tree. I'm going to use Crimson Red, which is very runny, and I'm going to use Gold, not quite so runny, Copper, and Silver. Now I'm going to have silicone in the red and green, but not in the metallics. And we're just going to see what shows up, because quite honestly, if it's pretty and it sparkles and it hangs from the tree, it's just going to look pretty, right? So let's go play with some lube. That's right. For my silicone, I used dimethicone, and this Durex Play Perfect Glide in the pink and black pot is 100% dimethicone, which is really easy. So there's not much green and there's lots of red, so different amounts of silicone in each. And then I'm just gonna put layers of colours. Not much in each layer, just a bit. And then what can happen is, because they're very small little stars, those layers can interlace and interlock and play with each other, and we can see what comes out the other side. So I'm going to stop at that. It's basically one layer of each colour, and I can always add more. So let's zoom you in so you can see the stars and not a lot else. Oh, look, it's night time and the stars are out. How does it get any better than that? So now it looks like there's going to be a lot of runoff here. And these stars are wiggly. So that one looks funky. What I might do is sit them on top of one of these shot glasses. One each. As I said, you probably have to do a couple of layers, like one on each side. Alright. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can see those up close. And let's see if any cells come to play. Yes, indeedy. Yoo-hoo. Oh, look at all those cells. No, you can't. What's going on? Come on. Brighten up. Look at all those cells. That's so cool. Could be starfish though. Alright. I might just... These are actually paint shot glasses that I had sitting in the sink that have not been washed properly. I'm just wondering whether I should pour on them over the shot glass and then can use them again, use that paint again. So Now I know last year I did Christmas baubles and they survived. They're still there for me to use again. So I really don't feel like I need to do those again. If you want to see that video, I have no idea what number it was, so it's just gonna lose it if I'm not careful. Bum 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 bum. See how out of the same pot we have three very different looking stars because we layered those colors. Oh, you totally missed that. I'm so sorry. I zoomed in and you didn't see that one, Paul. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, let's try that again so you guys can actually see it. Let's pop. Pop you up on there. And we're actually running out of paint. So, let's put some more in there. Some red. Copper. Green. Silver. And gold. And as with most 3D objects, there is definitely going to be runoff. These things are multi-dimensional. Reminds me of trying to pour that pig. That was funny. Alright, so we have that one. Hello, silicon. Come back up, cells. Yay. Alright. Let's move that one over. Get another little cap. This one's very green. Running out of paint again. Now, I'd like to say thank you to whoever it was on the live stream yesterday who told me how to clean butcher paper. I managed to get most of the small smears off this paper, so we're reusing, which is exciting to me. I like reusing. It's the one thing I don't like about paint. Is where you have to throw things away. Such a waste. But that's okay. Let's see. There's not so many cells in that one. These are not showing up very well on the camera. My apologies, guys. But they are looking awesome. So, now that that's drained, I'm going to pop it over there. And same with that one. And that one. And then I can use those cups again. What am I going to do with all of this paint? How am I going to reuse it? There is a lot of paint here. I'm just going to tip that upside down. I'm going to leave that there. Oh, what am I going to do? How much fun can I have today? You know what? That one is almost covered. Let's see if we can just cover the rest of the bottom. Then we might not have to do a double pour. That would be cool. Because being on freezer paper, it might come up okay. That one's not quite so covered. But hey, putting my fingers on the good side. That's right about that. I'm not getting. Maybe it will make an even prettier pattern than there was before. Or not. Still looks good. Look at this. Even though I put my finger in it. And the other side is a bit motley. But this is not easy to hold. They look cool. I like them. I like them a lot. That one's nearly covered as well. Look at that. Our neighbours have had a new flatmate move in, and this new flatmate has 2 dogs. So if you start hearing dogs more than you have in the past, that is what's happening. The neighbourhood dogs. Population has grown. Okay, let's try this white one down here. Dun, 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 dun. Some more paint. Bum, 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 bum. Diddle-diddle-dum-dum-dum. Diddle-diddle-doo-doo-doo. And of course you could do stars in any colour. You could do these for a little girl's bedroom, or a little boy's bedroom, or an adult playroom, who knows. It'd be fun for the whole family to play. So this one's more golden copper. That's cool. Stop before the pink gets in there. I don't want that to happen. Just make sure that's covered. Do, 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 do. This is not a clean process, guys. If you want clean hands, put gloves on. Or don't do this one. It's much cleaner to do baubles. And no, I wouldn't try and pour them from hanging space, like already hanging. Oops, shouldn't get smoke. Not a good idea. Bear in mind, these are polystyrene. Polystyrene burns. And it's got a dangerous gas it gives off too, so stay well away from anywhere you don't want it to be. You could always dip them, of course. That was easy. But we do acrylic pouring on this channel, so dipping's not quite pouring, is it? Alright, pop that back down. Do the bottom first, how's that? That's a possibility. What else is possible? I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who lately. I'm a new convert of the Doctor Who brigade, and one of the things that he always reminds me of is that access consciousness question of what else is possible? Because you know what? If the Doctor stopped asking that question, would he ever actually get anything done at all? What do you reckon? Would he? No, I don't think he would. What is going on in there? We seem to have a hole in our pocket dialyzer. Look at that. It's got cells. It's got colours. How cool is that? I think it's very cool. Alright, so this one I'm going to put over on the side to drain after I've painted its bum. And I'm just dipping my finger into A, what's already there, but B, into the pot that it was sitting over. So its drip off is its creation. Does it get any better than that? So talking of that drip off, let's use it, yeah, in this pot to pour this star. Ooh. I'm running out of paint. No. Stick. There we go. There's always paint still in the pot, even when it won't come out. Always, always, always. So that one's a very light coloured. The silver seems to have been, silver and gold seem to have been quite prominent. In what ran off. Look at that. It's so pretty. Subtle. That's what this one is. Subtle. Oops, I burnt the paint. Did you see that bubble? Whoops. Not a good idea. Oh well. Let's put that one over there to drain. 2 more to go. What have we still got in the pot? Not a lot, to be honest. Alright, this one looks more like a candy cane. I have a fly in my studio. This is not a good thing, guys. There's a fly in my studio, dear watchers, dear watchers. There's a fly in my studio. A fly. And there's cells on my star. Yay! So, why is a fly in the studio not very good? Flies tend to have this really great habit of moving towards moisture. They tend to like to swim in your pour. Not a cool deal. So that's that one. This one over here I think has drained plenty and has paint on both sides, so we can pop that off there. What about this one? Yes, that too can go over and sit. And now we have 2 pots of pretty paint. Where are you? You're there. Let me just tilt you so you can see what I'm doing. This is our last star. And this is the paint that's out of the pots that the stars have been sitting on. Funky. A funky fella. That's what that is. Yeah, slippy slidies. Let's see what we've got left in our tin. And she can paint. Slow process. Scoop some up off the ground and just finish off those little bits. And there it is, all covered in paint. Yay! Now, obviously you could do just 1 or 2 colours. You could do whatever you like, whatever works for you. Please do that. Whatever colours you like, please do that. You could do flat wooden ones. You could do reindeer shapes. You could do anything. But please, please, please do what's fun for you. Right. What's not fun for me is to have one without any colour on the back. That is not fun. So I'm gonna pick some paint up. Oh. And be doing some patchwork. Can you hear that buzzy buzz as it buzzes around my studio? I'm not too concerned right now because the only wet paint is right in front of me. If it comes near that, I will be a very grumpy lady. Ah! droppage, spillage. What if it was not a problem? What if it was a contribution? Alright, so we have paint on two sides. This one's probably the ugliest back side I've ever seen. But it's better than a builder's crack, that's all I can say. Not fond of builder's cracks. There we go. Right, so I'm going to put these over to one side. And let's play with cabochons because there's a lot of paint here. Took that one out. Oh, another one that's not painted on the back. Touch, touch, touch. All done. Get off my fingers. Let's pour that one out, and pour that one out, and pour that one out. I have not been very good at staying focused on what the camera's seeing. I'm sorry. My apologies. Sometimes you just get so engrossed in what you're doing, you forget that you're supposed to be showing other people what you're doing. Oh, that is pretty. Must say, I do like the purple that's coming out of this combination. Oh, and that's pretty too. Happy Mickey. Right, next. Flamethrower. Let's warm the paint, see where the silicone's hanging out. Any cells? No? The only cells are down here in the smeared bit. That's a bit sad. Now I really like this area here. Really like it. Now I'm going to zoom you in. Okay, so what I'm seeing down in this piece here is a really pretty patch just in here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a pretty shape, a love heart. This is a glass cabochon. Link is in the description to them on Amazon. And I've put some blue tack or poster putty and a stick just to hold it, give it a handle. And I'm going to just dip it just like that. And what that does is it picks the paint up onto the glass and you get to see the prettiness in the pendant. How does it get any better than that? Right, what else have we got in there? This bit here, let's just swish up a little bit. I think there's something in there that is not telling its true story, but I'm not quite sure how to get that out. I might just go in that bit. And so stick another cabochon on the blue tack, polish up the end. That one. Look at this. This one is a freak of nature. It is got a malfunction in its shape. So I'm not going to use that. I'm going to pick another one. That's better. That's the shape it's supposed to be. Stick the tack on there. Polish it with the inside of your t-shirt. And dip it in. See what's been captured. That's reasonably pretty. Now that that has been mixed up a little bit, hey, there's those cells I was looking for. Told you there were cells in there. This one's going to be a circle. Always make sure you clean the flat side of your cabochon before you dip it into the paint. It's really frustrating when you pull it up and you find this beautiful painting with a big smudgy, dirty mark. How cute is that? It's really hard to film through the glass. All right. I'm just going to give it one smear and see if it creates anything of interest at all. Where's a stick to smear with? Okay, and then we torch. And we got lots of very subtle cells. Now, one of the things when you get down to this sort of level is knowing how thick your paint is to dip into. So we've got quite a bit of cells in there. I think that spot there maybe actually this spot down here. Or maybe we'll do a rectangle and capture all of it. What do you reckon? I reckon clean the cabochon before you start. And after this video, I'm going on a fly hunt. I'm going on a fly hunt, a fly hunt, a fly hunt. I'm going on a fly hunt. Is it faster than me? I don't think so. Come on, Blue Tick. You can do this. You know you can. Sometimes you get to the point where you know that this is your last time you're going to use this particular piece of blue tack because it's not stacking. What's going on? There we go. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty when it's dry. Look at this. If I can get it to focus. Wowza. And there's going to be lots of shiny, shimmery golds and silvers and bits and pieces in there. That gold bit there. Hey! Alright, that's that one. Now, if I take you over the other side, there's a whole heap of cells come out over here too. I'm super loving this area. And we're going to do a love heart. Yay! I've got lots of love hearts right now. And it's coming up to Christmas, so you know what? People like giving love hearts to sweet little girls and stuff like that, especially when they're pinky coloured. Can you see? Yes, you can. Yay! How am I doing it? Just there. Yes. Captured it. I'll take you back over here. Show you the swirl. That's stunning. So stunning, in fact. I'm going to capture that too. Clean the cabochon, remember. Especially when you've got paint on your fingers. You grab it out of the bag, you stick your sticky fingers all over it, get it all dirty. Take it from me, you don't want to be in that position of, oh, it's the most beautiful thing and it's got a fingerprint on it. That's not fun. Alright, here we go. Going in for the dip. Oh. How's that? That's cute. That's super cute. Oh, sideways it looks like two doves kissing. Haha. Pity I can't hang them that way. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to get you down and show you the stars close up. I'm going to take you on the trip to the stars. Yay! Okay. That one's pretty. This one's kind of pretty, but then I had a bit of runoff from when I painted the back. And it's got no paint there at all. That one's super pretty. I like that one. Gold and very star-like. Now someone's gonna ask me, how well does this stay on? I don't know. I've never painted polystyrene before. But we'll see. I'm gonna use that green one as my test tube dummy once they're dry, and we will do some rubbing and banging and see what happens. But the other ones, I really like them. I'm excited about them coming to play on my Christmas tree this year. And we'll see how they dry. Back soon in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! They're dry. And where they sat on the butcher paper, we have little ridges where the paint sort of vaguely started to dry before the tops were dry enough for me to pick them up and turn them over and let them dry. But that's okay, because they're going to be hanging on a tree. Who's going to notice? How's it get any better than that? Look at this. It's so pretty. And it sparkles because it's got metallic in it. And they're so also pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Okay. That one's not so pretty on its bum, but that's okay. This is the one I said I was going to do a taste test on it. Well, not taste test, but rub tests. Look at this. It's not coming off. I think the only way this paint is going to come off is if I rip the polystyrene apart. And I'm quite pleased about that. Look, even when I bend it, the paint bends. How does it get any better than that? Yay! So, what would I do with these? How would I assemble them? I'd stab them in the head is what I'd do. Just like that. And then tie a knot and hang them from a tree. Ta-da! So there you go, guys. Something fun and funky to brighten up your Christmas tree if you are feeling a little bit bored. How did the pendants come out, you may ask? Beautiful, look at that. Oh, the heavens sing with the beauty. How does it get any better? The heavens sing with the beauty. Can't you see, can't you see, can't you see? These round ones are the hardest ones to photograph, I've decided. Let's see if we can get there. There she blows. It's not quite as clear as it looks in real life. It's a bit crisper than that, but that's okay. Let's try the love heart. That one's pretty too. I like them. It's just not quite shiny enough. These are so pretty. I'm in love with a beautiful pendant. This one's quite funky. I like this one. It's got that swirl going on and there's shimmers and all sorts happening. Not so sure about this one. Let me know in the comments. Should it stay or should it go? It's got lots of depth and lots of possibility. But it's also a bit boring. You let me know. Should I keep that one? Should I save it? Should I just dunk it in water and let it wash off? Because these are not glued in. Dun, dun. So there you go, guys. I have had fun with this. I was going to show you the dried live painting and its pendants, but this video has got so long already, so I'll show you that on the end of the next video. In the next video, we're making a tree. Yay! Alright, I'll see you later. Have fun. Come join us on Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group. And what nature inspired magic can you share with us in the November event? Nature inspired. I adore you all. Bye.